everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Yeah, why the bus broke down?
This is the bus from
This is ghetto, okay? We paid over $500. Bus broke down. It's hot. It's not moving. I'm gonna jerk us from the east side to the west side. It's raggedy. I'm sweating. Yeah, it's time to wrap this up. They need to have somebody else come get us off of here. 10 around town, 0 out of 0. Don't even waste your money.
I'm Lisa. She done packed up all our stuff. Shell got some of our stuff too. We're getting ready to catch an Uber and get back where our cars are. This has definitely been a horrible, horrible experience. Thank you so much.
No, that ain't no new. You need a new cup.
There's the baby.
Where the new cup at?
The baby's coming on now.
What I do with Renee?
Do you have anything else besides AFib or any other?
She has one there due at 5. I forgot what she said. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. One of my friends. Oh, thank you.
Oh, they've been out here.
And yeah, okay. At least an hour.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Our bus been stopped right here for I don't know how long. Raggedy bus.
All your bottles are
I think so.
see if we can take you back.
She done got too hot. Now her curling all up in the back.
But at least it is being on town right now. There's a lot of people dancing around there in other city halls and a lot of stuff.
There's somebody that got off the bus and ready to school to go back to that corner. Yeah, this is hot again. I wouldn't see that stuff. But today,
Alright, y'all, my bad. She didn't, I don't know what she did. The last video, it wasn't us saying, but we're recording it again.
hey y'all.
Starting back from the top. Anyway, I'm the daughter, I'm the baby that was on the, coming off the bus, hot and sweaty. And this is my mama, and she gonna start off telling y'all the story.
So anyway, don't pay this no mind. I got off work. I didn't want y'all to see all that extra. But anyway, so it was 7 of us wanted to go on the tour around Dallas. Ended up because we couldn't get our dates together. It ended up being just 4 of us, and then we initially wanted to book for the Saturday before Mother's Day, but we couldn't coordinate that, so we had to switch the date, and we ended up switching it to Saturday the 14th. So that was the day we decided on. I went on their website, bought tickets, and we went. Of course, Saturday was a hot day. The temperature was pretty hot, and we had a breeze, but it was pretty hot. We got on the bus. Initially, the bus was hot, and but everything was going okay. They had everything decorated really pretty or whatever, and so we got on to go on the ride. So when we started, we initially took off, and when we took off, we got to the corner to make that left. So we made the left, and once we made the left, when we got ready to get to the corner, I guess she kind of braked really hard, and everybody went sliding. And that's what she was saying. That's what she was saying. We slide from the east side to the west side. because she hit them brakes.
Because they was hitting them corners too goddamn fast and hitting the brakes. Yes, that's what, yeah. So everybody screaming from the front of the bus to the back of the bus. Everybody hollering and screaming, all frantic and shit. And then
her stuff falls on her. Well, we jerked it.
Yeah, all my shit go flying on the floor. And then the lady come talking about, oh, you guys okay? Then here come the lies. She's like, oh, I think somebody hit the back of the bus. Now, you know goddamn well ain't nobody hit the back of this bus. She's just raggedy, okay? That was about the second red flag, because the first one when we got on there, it was hot as hell on there, and we was thinking, okay, maybe it'll get better once the bus get to going, and that never happened. The second is when she hit that corner, and all our shit went flying when they hit the brakes, and then we started moving along a little more again, and
it started revving.
Yeah,
they kept doing. We only went maybe a couple feet. And it was still doing
that.
It
felt like we was in the 72 Oldsmobile Cutlass or something, because they was hitting the goddamn gas, bus not moving, it's stalling out.
So that's when she came and she said that they gotta wait and let the air pressure build up on the brakes, because it has to be 120 psi, which is correct. I drive a bus, so I know that's correct. It has to be that. But it wasn't just the brakes that was giving problems. The motor on that bus wasn't going too well either. So anyway, we go a couple feet and we hit another corner, turn, and then the bus stops again, making all that noise. So anyway, we sitting there thinking, okay, eventually we're gonna go. So then they said, okay, the mechanic is gonna come and look at the brakes. Well, see, they should have had all that checked out in the beginning, because you're supposed to pre-trip a bus before you even take it out. So all of that should have been done in the beginning, and the bus should have been in operational condition when they came and picked us up.
Yeah, not just cute. Because y'all got all this cute shit going on. Y'all got a regular ass bus that's dolled up. That's exactly what it was. Just cute for photo ops. That's it. If I just wanted to go on somewhere and just take some damn pictures, that's what I would have.
We could do it right here.
I could
we
do
got
that
photo ops at home.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we get to the next little spot, and we sitting there, and they said the mechanic is coming, and I look out the window, and there's somebody out there I thought was the mechanic, and he's lifting up, but he's lifting up where the motor is, not where the brake is. He's back there doing something. We don't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
so we
sitting
sitting
like they fixing on a slab or something, old ass classic car or some shit.
So anyway, mind you, the food ain't that great.
He definitely South Dallas.
Paid.
Yeah, it's nasty. $135. I could have went to Nick and Sam's or something, but we thought we was just gonna do a little cool, little cute experience. See around town.
I mean, Dallas. We go there all the time, so that really wasn't.
Yeah, we just trying to be a little classy and cute, and it turned out we were sweaty and looking like we just got out of the damn swimming pool.
And woe down because we were exhausted and tired from the heat. We were heat exhausted. Just sucked all that out of us. So anyway, once we got in that spot, we sitting there and they giving us all these stories about, the mechanic and, the brakes, and they gonna get the brakes going. We sitting there. Well, let me bring y'all some more tea, while we waiting. They brought more tea. Now, mind you, we were supposed to have 6 different teas. And we only got to the second tea when they brought the second tea around after the bus stop. Then they were supposed to come around with a third tea, and she was supposed to get us some ice because it was so hot. She never made it back there with ice or the tea. So anyway, we're sitting around waiting, and it got so hot that my sis, Auntie Annie or whatever y'all want to call her, she couldn't stay on the bus anymore. She had to get out and get some air circulation
because she has a heart condition.
Yeah, and it was just too hot. She had to get off of the bus. And on the bus that was on the tour, there was a nurse on there. So they got some chairs and sat out there for her, and she was checking her out. And by her assessment, that and the police came up and they decided that they needed to call the paramedics. So the paramedics came and they were checking her out. And mind you, I forgot to take a video of that when she was getting in the ambulance to leave. But anyway, we're sitting out there and we're sitting. Nobody said, we're going to get y'all another bus to take y'all. And another thing was somebody on there asked, why is it just us always complaining and giving bad reviews? Well, it was some of them on the bus as well. And we were the only ones that stuck around to, try to give it a chance.
Like some damn fools.
Yeah, they got away from there because they wasn't staying. They already knew.
Yeah, they was the first ones off the bus.
Yeah, they knew.
Yeah, they got up out. They got up out of there.
Yeah, they already knew it was some BS going on.
Yeah,
so they just.
Yeah, they got up out of there.
Yeah,
and they never came back and communicated with us at all and said, "Hey, we got another bus on the way." Try to give us a little voucher. It was no communication. It was a lack of communication. It was so bad. Nobody knew nothing. Everybody literally had to fend for themselves. You see the girl on the video on the page where she done rented a scooter and now she gliding off in her goddamn T-dress and a fascinator. You see her slide down the street on the scooter. And we have to go and find the Uber and find our way from there. Like, that's really unacceptable for the amount of money that we spend. We're just sitting there looking stupid.
Yeah, waiting on them to tell us something, and they did it. And mind you, they didn't volunteer the customer service number. You had to ask for it. Each individual group had to ask for their customer service number. They weren't saying, okay, there's an issue. Here's the number. Y'all call this number. It wasn't a whole across the board giving out the number. You had to specifically ask for that number. You wasn't getting that number. And also before the bus completely shut down, some of the other people were complaining, and the ladies told them, well, when y'all get from the tour, y'all look for the guy that's wearing the black and go talk to him about giving some of y'all money back. This is before
some of the money back. What do you mean some of the money back? And maybe it was words like maybe y'all get some money back. Ain't no maybe.
Yeah, and that was before the bus just was completely shut down. They were saying y'all get some of y'all monies back.
And the bus broke down like in total at least 3 to 4 times. The first time was like 10 minutes. Then it was 5, and then after that we sat there for like 30, 40 minutes, and that turned into about an hour or two. So we sat for a long time. Like, we really didn't even get nowhere. Like, we literally got nowhere. So, yeah, like, no. Like,
now, mind you, our tour started at 1:30. It was 3:02 when we called for the Uber. So, if that's giving y'all any sense of time of what that was, it was 1:30 was when our tour was supposed to start, and it was 3:02 when we actually called for the Uber. So it was after that when we actually ended up getting up in the Uber and leaving. And we were the last ones to leave.
Yeah, so all in all, T around town, a 0 out of 10. We do not recommend. If you want to try it on your own, try it. But good luck with that shit.
I wouldn't, because you're going to burn up.
Yeah, your ass going to burn, especially in Texas. Yeah, to smithereens at that.
And there's your story time, y'all. Peace out.
Bye.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional. Yes, we staying lit, big dog. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Now, man, look, hey. Boy, it's like, I don't know who the T around town franchise with, but it seems like somebody had a great idea, but they're using repurposed buses. Or like somebody has a busing company and they're trying to, like, they have a failing business. A bus has a failing business. So they're like, hey, join this group and you can make some money. And it's like, okay. I don't know if it's like some type of, hey, we can go buy these buses for cheap. You can take out a loan if you got your, I think you only need a Class B license with air brakes for a charter bus. I could be wrong, but I think you only need a Class B for a charter bus because it only has 2 axles, right? It only has 2 axles. So, but it might, I think even if it has 3 axles, you can still drive it with a Class B license with air brakes. You have to have with air brakes. And when she said that she knows how to check the brakes, because when you check your brakes during a pre-trip, you let all the air out of your brakes and then you build the air pressure back up. You like I forgot what you do, but somehow you like push the brake all the way down, and it gets all the air out of it, and then you like pump it up or something. I can't remember. It's been a while since I had my CDL, but so yeah, you check the brakes before you leave. Then you check the threads of your tires, check the motor, you check the hoses, see if you leaking any fluids anywhere, things of that nature. And you do this every trip, and you log what it is. Okay, you supposed to log it in a log. So if you get pulled over and they check that log and you ain't got nothing written down, they're gonna be like, well, I see you got an oil leak right here. Did you not put that on here? You didn't get you. They gonna get you. You get a fat ass ticket, right? So, that's just. But I think you only need a Class B for a charter bus. But anyway, not a Class A. I could be wrong, but I could be right. So I've been driving charter buses since I was a kid because I used to work for a limousine company, and I used to have to take that thing, and I didn't have no Class B. I used to I had to take that thing to get oil changes and everything, drive it around a lot, get washed and everything, and it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? But I would never drive for nobody. So no, everybody having fun, but me. I remember riding on charter buses, like going to like football games, or we used to go to like we had a baseball game down in Dallas, Texas. We had we used to go to like summer camps on charter buses and stuff like that. And this one bus driver that drive when we used to go to this camp called Kids Across America. Now, if you in the church camps, just let me know if you ever went to Kids Across America in Missouri. I'm pretty sure it's 100,000 people on here. I'm pretty sure somebody went to Kids Across America. But it's in the damn woods and in the mountains of Missouri somewhere. And there was this mountain that we used to go around to get through there, but that's through Oklahoma. Okay, I don't know where everybody else came from, but a lot of people came from the Midwest, New York, Florida, everywhere. And so they probably didn't have the same experience, but maybe they did because this place is secluded. Man, this bus driver used to come around these corners on this mountain, and it'd be scary. I'd be like, if y'all ever been to Missouri, there's the biggest hills in the world. They're not mountains, they're extremely large hills. And so like you could drive and you could see like hella far down. And it'd be trees so tall they reach up past the road, and you'd be like, damn, that tree is only like, you know, 10 feet tall. No, that's the top of the tree. The tree is like 100 feet tall, but the side of the mountain is way down there. It is crazy. My cousin used to stay. He lives in Missouri, and the trees around his house, he had like a creek, and the creek. I was like, bro, if you ever dropped a lighter or anything, you can kiss that thing goodbye. Cause the chances of you going down there and getting that and finding it, I mean, you might find it, but it's a long way down. Yeah, but yeah, that mug used to take that bus around them curves. Shoot, I'm like, bruh. Somebody said, hitting the brakes while people are having a tea party is insane work. You right, like